I think that like the staking mechanism and the yield producing mechanism, I actually think that makes HEX the only competitor to Bitcoin for a reserve asset. Is that it is HEX because like literally, like if any of y'all watched the Richard Hart stream the other day with that like whatever guy who was like just bearish on everything,
Harry Dent.
Yeah, and Richard asked him, he's like, what would you recommend people hold? He's like, the 30-year treasury note, like whatever he said. And I'm like, wow, he's literally talking about a double max length stake where you stake for 15 years when that.
Yeah, but the reason he said it wasn't the reason everybody caught it. Yeah, like he's talking about capital appreciation. That's the reason why he said that, because he understands, or he assumes, let me rephrase. He assumes that because he expects everything to go to shit, right? Like he expects everything to go to zero. So with that, the normal default thought for the average, legacy finance person is that interest rates are going to go down. So let me explain how bond prices work, because this is also related to HEX, and it's also going to tie into a topic that we're going to touch on later. So bond prices work like this. Number go up, yield go down. That's it. Okay. So when the value in dollar terms of HEX goes up, or any fiat currency you want to use, it literally does not matter. The yield that the instrument gives will be lower because the system naturally balances out, because that is how the system works. That's how the math works out. The number go up, the yield goes down. That's just what it is. So when you're looking at this graphic that I'm sharing now on my screen, is it showing? Yeah, it's showing. Yeah. What you're seeing on the left-hand side is a U.S. Treasury yield curve. And what you're seeing are the different tenors and what they're yielding as of 2/12/21. And as you guys can see, I annotate the source below on the lower left-hand side. And the yields run from 1 month yields of 3 basis points, which is 0.003%. For those that don't know what a basis point is, a 1 year yield runs to 0.006%. Now, I want to highlight that a 1 year yield, which is equivalent in hexagon terms to a 1 year APY, you're getting like 13% for that with HEX. I just want to highlight that. I'm just going to keep going, but I'm just going to highlight that. 2 year yield, 11 basis points, aka 0.11%. I mean, this is insane. This is insane. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I literally quoting Zoolander. What are those gains for ants?
Oh,